Hey guys, this is Brennan and Eric. Today we're going to be bringing you a little RuneScape introduction video. Going to be talking while playing right now. I'll probably be woodcutting for the entire duration of the video. First and foremost, this is our character. His name is Dragonwell. Currently, again, as we said in our first video for the trailer, we do not have a select world that we play on, so it's just a random pick on Jagex's part, and that's where we end up. You're always welcome to send us a message, add us as a friend, and I can't chop oak. Alright, so we're doing this live. There's no script really. Eric and I are going to be talking about the lowdown we got going with RuneScape. And the first thing I'm going to be starting with is our character. In terms of how long we've played this guy, he was just made 2 days ago. Here are some of the skills that we've been working on. We share this account, so we do not have separate accounts, Eric and I. Currently, we've got pretty decent skills for having started 2 days ago. Our main motivation right now is going to be making money and getting the necessity skills up. I'd love to hit a lot of these right away, but I know that some of them get pretty expensive even at their early levels to level up. So basically the way, in a nutshell, Eric and I have planned to do this is I like to take care of all of the combat skills, as well as I'd say about a third of the profession type skills. And Eric likes to be the guy who likes to make a lot of the money, does the rune crafting, does a lot of the mining and smithing, and I take care of my favorites. Some of them would be wood cutting and fire making, like I'll be working on in this video. First and foremost, we want to talk about who we are and our past with RuneScape. He and I both really got into RuneScape right when it came out after RuneScape Classic. So RuneScape 2, as it's called now, is the game we started with. We've had many accounts since then, but we never got a character too far or shared a character that got too far. We've had separate characters at that time, but we usually just ended up quitting after a little bit of boredom, or we'd get too busy or something. But this time we're really excited about being back because it's been a long time, and we plan to have a lot of motivation behind our channel because of this character. So we're going to be working on it really hard. We'll be online a lot, and come say hi. It's been about, I'd say 10 years or so since I've played this version, to be honest. I quit, or we both quit, when this version was still out and active. Then the updates for RuneScape started coming in, and that's where we really just tried the game maybe once or twice periodically, just spur of the moment, I guess, and then ended up not liking it. Main reasons why? Well, it's pretty simple. I did not enjoy the graphic update. I really enjoyed these kind of graphics, even though it's downgraded now. I just was more used to it. I didn't like seeing stuff in too high definition. I didn't feel like the game needed that. Secondly, I was not a fan of the action bar, or the evolution of combat update that the game had. A lot of people were really excited. Me, I prefer my combat. Basically, click on something and tab out to the next page, check my Facebook, check my bank account, do whatever, and come back while I'm still fighting. I don't like to know that I have to click action bars for my moves. I've done that enough in World of Warcraft and other MMOs. I really just prefer the combat the way it is now. So we created our character 2 days ago. The main reason is because apparently this game has been out for about 5 months now. Old school RuneScape. I had only found out about 2 or 3 days ago, and I immediately jumped on getting the membership and making this guy right away. So I'm really excited about this. We hope we can make a lot of cool videos with this guy, doing different guides, walkthroughs, possibly even a couple hints, tricks, stuff that we find for money making. You'll see all kinds of different helpful videos in terms of professions, questing, money making ways, really whatever we run into. I mean, we're going to be just pounding out videos because we love the game, we love playing it, and we love making videos, so expect a lot of RuneScape content.
We also plan to, in the near future, whenever I happen to get the construction up, so hopefully he doesn't burn up all these logs in the process, but we plan to do live streams from our house. What we plan on doing is challenges, for instance, say boxing glove matches to the death. If you lose nothing, but if you win, we'll pay you like 1,000 gold or give you some incentive to come out and join us. So you can look forward to live streams. If you want, we will put down every link in the description where you can contact us and get a hold of us and follow us, so that whenever we do live stream, which for me I can do barely nightly, I will be able to let you guys know when I plan on live streaming, if we're, together and we're live streaming or doing a video or some kind that you guys can get in with and interact with us to the live streaming audience. We would love to have you aboard and love to have you guys perhaps battling us in the construction boxing ring of old school RuneScape.
Yeah, so definitely check out when we're updating about our construction. That's probably one of our favorite skills for profession-wise. On our last character, construction had just come out. We were so excited about it. We built a house. We invited all kinds of our friends, and there's a funny story that Eric can tell you about quick. When we first got our house really set up to the point where we were just out of money and we just splurged on it.
We splurged on everything. We had no clue what was going on, no clue what to do. We were new to the construction industry, so it was kind of just building random stuff to get experience. And what that ended up becoming was a whole bunch of random rooms to try and fill in some space and gain some experience. So one thing that happened was it John that had his friend over? Is that John's friend technically?
His name was Halo Prime.
Halo Prime was his name. And he came to our house and he challenged us. And we had just built this marvelous new boxing ring. So I'm like, all right, whatever. There were the gloves or what have you, so I equipped the gloves, and he had a poison dragon dagger. And somehow, I'm not sure, without pots, without armor, it was just he had the dagger, I had the gloves. We were about the same combat level, I would say. I think
he was significantly higher than us at the time.
Or that. There was no advantage for my part, but somehow I won with boxing gloves. And alas, this was before the time of me having a decent enough computer to record it, or the time this was, probably 8 years ago, so I didn't even have a YouTube channel or know about it until maybe 2 or 3 years after. But you can trust us that actually happened, and that's part of the reason why when we live stream, we want to be able to do that kind of stuff so that you can either duel us with boxing gloves, or we can challenge you to specific wagers, or if you have ideas of things that you can do, that way you can come in, have some fun. If you win, you get free prizes, and then perhaps, maybe help us get the word out of our live stream in return or something. But that's kind of what we're aiming for here.
It was really funny when he did beat Halo Prime with the boxing gloves, because I think they're the equivalent of maybe a steel weapon. I'm going to pick up these oak unstrung longbows quick. Short
That'll
bows.
help with fletching in the future, which we should be doing a video on fletching guides and how, because that's going to be both of us, but I'd like to take the lead in fletching, so I'll be able to give you guys some tips and tricks into how I fletch.
Expect a lot of videos on all different professions. I'll basically go through it right now real quick. Runecrafting is going to be Eric. Construction is going to be the both of us. Most likely, Eric's going to take the lead on it. Agility, that's me. Herblore, that's me. Thieving, that's me. Crafting, it's going to be split between both of us, depending on
I do like crafting.
how well it goes for us. It's not one we're eager to level up, but it'll be fun at least. Fletching, he just said, probably going to be a little bit more Eric in the lead for it. Slayer is my favorite skill in the game, so definitely me. Hunter, I don't even want to touch, to be honest. I don't know much about it, and I don't really think I'm too excited about it after reading about it. Mining, smithing is definitely Eric. Fishing is kind of both of us, probably me taking the lead on that. Cooking, me. Fire making, me. And woodcutting is going to be me, especially farming. Farming is one of my favorites. I just remember doing it at my last couple months before quitting RuneScape. At the time, I was really getting into farming on my other character, and I really think I can make some cooler things now with this game out again, and learn a lot from my old experiences leveling up.
And one thing I'm going to point out is, obviously, since this game has been out for eons, essentially, and the fact that it's brand new coming back as old school RuneScape, obviously, for us to do a guide on what works best isn't going to be new. And we will be definitely siphoning in the bottom of the barrel, because things like this have been done many times. But what we will provide is a great personality, great commentary, some great tips and tricks. Maybe you didn't know that old school RuneScape was back. Maybe you want to get back into it. Maybe this was your favorite just like it was ours. Maybe we can work something out and that you guys can play with us, and we could, have some fun together, progress together, and just have a blast of a time. So bear with us. We know that what we're doing isn't necessarily new, and best new thing out there or what have you, but what we will provide is entertainment and showing you some nostalgic memories based on what we have from the game, because that is what this channel is based on and what we will be providing you from, in days to come from this channel.
Especially look out for a lot of guides on our skills, but not just guides on skills, guides on questing as well. We have at least 2 or 3 quests done. Just for
members,
quick.
So we have all the member quests.
Yeah, well, everybody's a member now. You have to be a member to play this game. But nonetheless, there's going to be a lot of guides on every quest we do. The ones that we got done with were just either really a big necessity at the time, we didn't have time to film it, or they're just really simple and boring. It's like, who doesn't really know how to do these certain quests? Restless Ghost, Romeo and Juliet, and Rune Mysteries was one we just had to get done to start some professions. Expect us to be doing a lot of recording on quests as we level up. Again, combat level only 16 as of today. We're going to be going up. We're going to be playing a lot. You're going to see us progress really well, and hopefully we can earn some decent money. Along the way, we can learn a lot of stuff that we can share with you. We can try to relive a lot of stuff we learned back in the day and see where we can go from there. But as of right now, we know there's a lot of people better than us. So if you're
one of those people,
if you're like level 70, level 80 already, that's great. Maybe just stay tuned for background noise, whatever you like to do with the videos. We just hope that we can get out some of the best RuneScape content that we can possibly. Right now, just periodically, we're going to be uploading videos. I mean, there's going to be at least 1 to 2 a week for sure. And then we don't know what kind of order we're going to go in. We don't know if we're going to do a video on Herbalore next week, or if we're going to do next week's video on the Shield of Arev quest. We have no idea what it could be.
If you have suggestions, leave it in the comments of something you'd want to see first.
I think that just about does it. Those are our thoughts and suggestions. I just want to quickly go over a couple of more things that I'm excited about with old school RuneScape, and then end the video there. So first and foremost, thanks for checking out our channel. We want to be sure to get 1 to 2 videos out, like I just said, and hopefully have a lot of new fresh material. One of the things that I'm really excited about, though, just hearing about this game 3 days ago, was not only had I been following this theory or idea that this person out there was trying to develop something called RuneScape 2006.net or something, which basically they were trying to make the RuneScape of 2006 like this. This is 2007, but it's the same practical version. And I was kind of following it, but it was never like up. It was finally getting into beta. But then out of nowhere, I heard that there was this giant poll on Jagex. 450,000 people voted for this to have its own servers. The 2007 version be back up, and it's doing really well. It's thriving, as you can see, and I'm really excited about that. So I'm still really into the novelty of it, just not getting over how awesome this is that it actually happened, because I've been waiting for this for a long time. I think what I'm most excited about is all the music is back that I loved. Some of it was changed in like the RuneScape 3, which I didn't like. Some of my favorites are Newbie Melody. Scape Classic is definitely probably my favorite. Harmony, Autumn Voyage, those are all great tracks that I love to listen to. It really gets the nostalgia going. I'm really happy Summoning isn't in the game anymore. That was one skill I never looked forward to doing. I'm going to pick up these herbs here because Herbalore is important. It's one of my favorite skills. Get back to that. Ooh, I saw another one. My lucky day. Just
A bunch of them.
We're really excited to just bring a lot of different content because we're doing it live, essentially. We don't have a lot of this recorded. It's going to be kind of a, how would you say, basically spur of the moment, whatever we feel like doing today. We'll hit the record button and we'll go from there. So add us as a friend. Again, it's Dragonwell. No selected world as of right now, but maybe in the future we'll plan to do that. But as of right now, it's just kind of wherever Jagex takes us. Add us as a friend, send us a message, or at least like the video if you enjoyed it, or subscribe if you are excited to see some future videos for background noise. Maybe you want to watch for information if you're new to the game, or maybe you just like to watch RuneScape videos while you're bored. Whatever you do, thanks for tuning in, and hopefully we can get some good content out to you.
Any links to where you will be able to contact us will be in the description. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day.